What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, and we're back for Morten Harket. What can I say? It's the best I can do on short notice. Indeed, I missed all the Monday reactions. I've been trying to catch up on some video game playthroughs that I've recorded, as well as some other types of videos and things that require sound checking, and that takes a lot of time. So ultimately, I didn't get to Morten on Monday, so we're back here on Harket, or indeed Wednesday. So yeah, we're back to Out of My Hands 2012 English language album with a bit of electronic pop glitz to it, which I know there are some mixed opinions on, and even though I can appreciate that Morten's wheelhouse is seen as being in a more contemplative, folksy sort of terrain, I still have nevertheless enjoyed this album as we've gone through it. The next tune is When I Reach the Moon. I don't know, I really don't know what to expect. I would equally believe that this somehow relates to actually traveling to the moon, whether, you know, in your mind or in your dream or something. I would believe that it could be about accomplishing great things, and when you finally reach that destination, you know, you realize how far you've traveled. I could see it serving as a effective metaphor in some different ways, but ultimately, I really don't know what to expect. So let's hear it. This is Morten Harket, When I Reach the Moon, from the 2012 album Out of My Hands. Or it would be if I had my speakers on. Here we go, Morten Harket, When I Reach the Moon. Go on. Started with electrical. It's up high. This is 2012. Reach the moon, feet on the ground.
I dreamt of you, my love. The dream came true. I came to know a way of losing you. I know a way of losing you, losing you.
The electricity. But again, this is very synth-rockish.
I'm on the dark side. I'm leaving soon. All I ever cared for, I can see from the moon. Losing you, losing you. I know a way of losing you. I dreamt of you, my love.
Inside Out. A bit like smoky in the bass.
Losing you. I know a way of losing you, losing you.
I love the bleeding blues.
I know a way of losing you.
that folksy feel on the guitar. Now, this is like the fourth or fifth very long fade I've heard in recent reactions. Again, comparatively, I will always appreciate that more than a like, oop, we faded in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go ahead and push all my proverbial chips onto the part of the board that says this is a great album. Like, I'm loving this album, and it's different from a lot of what else I've heard from him, although again, I think there are pieces and layers to some of the songs where it's like, okay, but that's, you know, that's him very much in territory I've heard him on other albums in other idioms. But yeah, I'm loving the glitz of the album. I'm loving the overt electronic dance floor kind of sounds. I mean, his vocals sounded fantastic. They would have sounded fantastic for like the late 80s. Like, he really went to a high, pristine territory, and ultimately, you know, like, him saying the phrase "losing you," like, it feels like it's, you know, it's a bit of a cheeky nod to a very classic a-ha tune. So basically everything happening in the tune is great, and Morten's voice, like, it really does, you know, I'm not gonna say carry the tune, because that would imply the tune's like on top of his, but like his voice is somehow like propelling the rest of the track at the top of it. So just really cool, a really cool song from Morten. And again, as I go through all of the a-ha related music now, I'm just thinking about moments from the film, and my better, not of course comprehensive or in any means detailed, but my better understanding of their personalities and who they are as people, and, you know, Morten's dedication to singing. And again, I get it, like, that idea of, you know, no one's ever given him practical advice. Like, it's crazy to think about, but again, if you have a vision of how you want to be singing, and in that scene where they're doing the acoustic Manhattan skyline, it's clear that when he has a vision of how he wants to sing something or how he doesn't want to sing something, he can be very adamant about it. But yeah, I just respect him as an artist and a singer, like, even more going through that film. And in the moment, I'm thinking of, like, a bit of his humor. I'm thinking of when he was talking about the whole situation with Paul and the foot of the mountain, and then he was saying that, like, after Paul tried to take a stand on the issue but eventually relented, which again, I give him credit for. Like, isn't it better for the world that he didn't mean, or like, lead that to, like, fine, you know what, I guess the band is over. Like, it would have been a loss for everybody. So I still respect that. But I was amused when in the documentary Morten's like, yeah, and then Paul suddenly was like, what's with all the bad vibes, guys? And he just laughs, and like, the way he laughed, it really, you know, if I was in the room, I would have, like, blown the take, because I would have laughed too hard. They're like, oh, we gotta shoot that again now, man. So yeah, again, as I go through these side quests in the greater a-ha journey, I'm already, again, thinking about what I have recently seen. So yeah, ultimately, let me know what you think of the song. I'm loving this album. I know not everyone is maybe as much on board, but either way, we'll keep jumping back and forth between this and Vogelsvilla, which I feel like we have to be near the end of both of them. Let me check while I have you all here, and I apologize. Okay, so this album, we still got, you know, about half the tunes in the folder, a little bit less than that. Yeah, we have 5 more after this, so a few. And then Vogelsvilla, let me see what we got. What was the last one we did in there? Do I still have... Okay, so the last one we did in Vogelsvilla was... Okay, so we only have 2 more in Vogelsvilla. So we have, you know, we're going to finish that before we finish Out of My Hands. So I entrust all of the a-ha family. Sophia is always very helpful in this regard, but seriously, whether it's a-ha proper or these other side quests, just let me know what makes most sense, and I will continue to heed the wisdom of the a-ha family. So again, shout out to all of you. There will be a Savoy reaction in this batch. I know, like, there may have been some, like, what, but if he's just catching up on Morten now, does that mean it's going to be like a Savoy Friday again? But no, I will do it in the same batch, so look forward to that. Let me know what you think of this, and I will see you then. Peace.